Hi my loves, my name is Jason. Welcome back to my channel. As you read by the title, today I am finally telling you guys what happened in our trip that we made a few weeks ago. So this is the first story time that I do on my channel, but yes, I hope you guys like it. I felt the need to tell you guys our experience, just because you're so emocionada when you go on a trip, you know, you're so excited to go on a trip, and then little shit like this, like what happened to us, just happens, and then it ruins the vibe, you know. So anyways, I haven't eaten breakfast today, so I'm gonna eat my Takis and my Monster. Yes, I do live off of Takis and Monster my whole life. So like I was telling you guys, so back in May, my cousins and my brother and my sister and I, we had a trip and we went to Cancun. We had this trip planned for I don't know how long, literally since February of this year. We bought the tickets, we had it planned, so we booked our trip and we know we had a stop. Usually we always get direct flights, but we had one stop and it was in Mexico City. Mind you, I've never been to Mexico City in my life. I had never gone to the airport, to the Mexico City, nothing. I've never ever gone, and neither had my cousins or my brother and sister. So we were like, oh yeah, who cares, you know. We were supposed to get from Denver to Mexico City in literally an hour, and then get on the next plane and then go to Cancun that same day. So we weren't gonna be staying over or anything. So this is the story. We get to our airport here in Denver, everything's fine. We stay there we went very early just because I didn't want anything to happen. I'm very cuidadosa with that. I've always liked to go super early. I'd rather wait than miss my flight or anything. So we went super early, we got checked in, our maletas and everything, and we got there on time. We got on the plane, we went from Denver to Mexico City. We were so excited. Oh my god, I feel like the whole plane ride we were just oh my god, when we get there we're gonna do this and that. We were so excited. But then, so our plane from Denver left at 2 p.m. I believe. I'll leave you guys my screenshots right here. I screenshotted our itinerary, I think así se llama. So our plane from Denver left at 2, I believe, and then we were supposed to get to Mexico City at around 7:20. I'm not exactly sure of the times, but I'll put the itinerary aquí. It's the length, you know. So supposed to get to Mexico City at around 7:30, and then our plane from Mexico City to Cancun was supposed to leave at 8:45, I believe. Entonces, this is where shit got fucked up. We got to Mexico City, and if you guys know, when you guys are going out of the country, out of the US, you have to sign, if you don't have a Mexican passport and you're going to Mexico, you have to sign this little immigration form. It has your passport number, your information, and then it asks you why you're traveling, who you're traveling with, a lot of things te pregunta. So they give you that little form in the airplane, and then you fill it out, y ya bajando del airplane, whoever needs to turn that in se va through this line, and then whoever doesn't, pues ellos se van directly either to pick up their maletas or whatever. So we went into that line, and then we were on time, we were on track. Our plane got here, our plane from Denver to Mexico City got there on time, and then we went to do that immigration thing. It took 15 minutes because it was 5 of us. We went through that. After that, you exit or you get onto another plane. Entonces nosotros, since we were getting on another plane, we have to go through security again, and then they check your maletas. Line was freaking long. If anyone has ever gone to that airport, the one in Mexico City, oh my fucking gosh, I don't think I had ever gone to such a chaotic airport. Literally, you go in there, people are running, and it's packed as fuck. The lines are freaking long. There's just, it's so much. So we got there at like 7:30. De aquí que te bajas del avión. That we went through that immigration thing. All of the things that we needed to do, we still had to wait in like a half an hour line to get our carry-ons checked. Then we have to go. We were running, like literally we were trying to do everything as fast as possible. There's like so many security stops. Like they checked our carry-ons, and then they checked this, I don't know what it was, on our phone. Oh my god, it was so many freaking things that we had to do. So we finally get through all of our like security things. It was like 3 times that they checked our carry-ons. We finally get through. We still have half an hour for our flight to leave. So we're running. We were like, let's run, like let's get there on time so that we can board and whatever. We didn't think we were late, but we were like running, you know, like so that we could find everything, because there's so much people that te estresas, literally te estresas. We get through our plane, we have our carry-ons, we still have to go look for a gate. Let me tell you, we couldn't find where we were supposed to go because it was so big, and then we were looking at the screen, and then I don't know why we just couldn't find it. I feel like it was the stress too, like we didn't know where to look, what to do. So me and my sister, we start walking towards this lady, like one of the security. Literally we are like 10 feet away from her, and she sees us walking towards her, and she's like, hasta ahí. Like she was so rude. She stopped us. She was like, stop bitch. And I was like, what the fuck? Like she was so rude about it. No crean que she was just like, oh no, like don't come close to me or something. No, she literally stopped us and looked the shit out of us. Anyways, the lady was freaking rude, and then, well, there was no one else around her, so I was like, fine, I'll still ask her even though I don't want to. So I'm like, nos puede ayudar to find where we're supposed to go? And I was pulling out my ticket to try to show her, and then she's like, no, that's why the screens exist. Yo no les voy a ayudar. Ahí está la pantalla para que vean. And I was like, excuse me. Like I was so mad. We were already super stressed. Like it was so many things. You know the plane where you get to like all kinds of fucked up, and like I don't know, I was just like stressed the fuck out. So I was like, you know what, like who cares, let's go find it. We finally find where we're supposed to go. We are running through that motherfucking airport. We're like, come on, let's go. We still have like 30 minutes, so let's hurry. We are walking towards where we're supposed to go. In that airport, I don't think the gates exist. It's just like a shit ton of like waiting space, and then if like your plane is leaving, they announce it, and then you go through like this little pasillito, and then each pasillito leads towards a plane. So there's not like certain gates, which that's why it was making it so hard for us to like get to where we were supposed to go. It was so confusing. Anyways, not the point. We're running, and then we finally see the sign where it says like Cancun, like this flight and whatever. So we're running, and then my little brother, my little sister, and my little cousin, they run into the little pasillito to go into the plane, and then me and my cousin were behind them. So we're about to go, and the security literally stops me, and then my cousin was walking towards it. My cousin sí se alcanza a ir to the little pasito, but she stops me. And then she's like, you already missed your flight. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean if like the flight doesn't leave for another half an hour? Like it was literally half an hour till like our ticket said we still had half an hour. And then she's like, I'll fight it. They were like, you guys cannot go, the plane already is closed, and they already announced it, and you guys didn't come. And I was like, our plane literally got here at this time. We still had to go through all the security points. Like how the fuck am I not able to go? Like what's wrong with you? And mind you, like I'm already freaking pissed because everyone at that airport was so rude. Like no one, absolutely none of the employees that que nos topamos were nice. Everyone was being a little, I wanted to fight everyone, because literally even the flight attendants were rude, the securities, the person with the tickets, everyone, they had no fucking manners. Like I was like, bitch, you're not doing me a favor. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways, so that lady stopped me. She's like, you can't go. And I'm like literally about to throw hands. I was literally about to throw hands because I still had half an hour to get on, and she was fighting me, so she was making me late, you know, like I was mad. Entonces she was like, no, you guys can't get on and this and that, so go over there to the other desk and then my coworker's gonna help you guys get on another plane. Entonces, like, my little brother and sister and my cousin, they had already gone through the little pasillito. They're like, just come on, like, come on. But I couldn't, like, literally she was holding me back. She was like, no, you can't go, you can't go. Entonces ellos se volvieron, and then we had to go talk to that guy. And I know it wasn't his fault, but I was so freaking mad. We walk up to his desk and I was like, can you, like, please explain to me how I still have half an hour left and you guys are not letting me pass? Like, how could they close the door with half an hour left? See, después, like, after the time that it says on your ticket, they still take a shit ton of time to, like, for the plane to leave and everything. And I was like, you guys don't understand, like, I need to, like, get on that plane, like, I'm not gonna lose my flight. And then he's like, no, es tu culpa que no se estén subiendo porque llegaste tarde. That motherfucker, like, I know it wasn't his fault that they were stopping us from getting on that plane, but for him to say that it was my fucking fault, hijo de toda su... I got so mad, guys. I am the nicest person you'll ever meet, but that motherfucker did it. That motherfucker did it. I started going off on him. I don't think I had ever screamed at anyone because I respect everyone, but that motherfucker did it for me. I was so fucking pissed. Entonces, he was like, you're gonna have to buy another airplane ticket. And I was like, oh, excuse me, hell no, I'm not buying no other fucking ticket. I was like, you need to get me on the next motherfucking plane because we were late. Like, we literally got here on time. My plane got here on time. You know that it fucking takes long as fuck to get off the plane, to go through all your security points, to do all of this. I was like, so you better motherfucking get me on the next plane. I got so fucking pissed. And then he's like, sorry. I was like, bitch, don't fucking mess with me. And this motherfucker's like, you're from Mexico, huh? I can tell porque no te dejas. I was like, so si me dejo, you're just gonna do whatever the fuck you want with whoever se deja? Te lo juro, I've never wanted to fight someone that much. Him and that security that stopped me, and then the other security, and then the other employees, and then the freaking flight attendant. I wanted to fight everyone that day. So he starts calling and he's like, oh, like, quiero saber la siguiente salida para el avión de Cancún, this and that. Like, I appreciate that he was, like, getting the plane, but that's only because I wanted to fight him, that he got me on the next plane, you know? But anyways, while he was on the phone, about 3 other couples come in, and then they saw that I was, like, freaking mad, and me and my cousins and my little brother and sister, like, we were talking, and we were like, they better fucking help us, and then, like, this and that. Like, so then the couples, they come and they're like, did they not let you on the plane either? And I was like, no, they didn't. Like, are you guys going to Cancun? And then they're like, yes, we're all going. And these motherfuckers didn't let us, and this and that. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, why did they do that? It was like a lot of people. I was like, that's so many seats that are just empty, you know, just for not letting us get on the plane. And then the guy hangs up the phone and he's like, okay, I got you guys the next flight, but it's until tomorrow morning. God, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? First of all, my check-in time at the hotel was already like 4 p.m. that day, and we were gonna get there late, and the hotel would give you a fee if you didn't check in on that day. Another thing is, we were gonna miss a whole last motherfucking day just because of them. Another thing was, we were gonna have to sleep over, and I was like, are you guys getting us, like, do you guys have somewhere for us to stay? Or he's like, I guess, like, si salen del aeropuerto, there's hotels there, you guys can always get one. And I was like, do you know where I'm at? I'm in Mexico City, bitch. I'm not gonna fucking leave the airport. I'm fucking shitting my pants. Like, I wasn't gonna leave the airport. Like, I wasn't gonna put myself or my, like, siblings and them risk, you know, like to leave. Y luego, ¿qué tal que perdiéramos el avión again the next morning? I was fuck no. So we were gonna have to sleep in the hotel after being so tired and everything. And I was like, oh my god. And the couples behind us, the other couples that weren't let on the plane, they're hearing everything. And then they're like, you're seriously not getting us tickets until the next day, and then this and that. And then the señor was like, I'm getting it for them, not for you guys. He got the tickets for us for the next plane, but all of them, they weren't gonna have tickets. So he was like, either you guys buy new tickets for tomorrow's flight or bye bye. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Like, I was mad for them, you know, like I was like, what the fuck? And it was because, so their planes, some couples were coming from Vegas and like from other parts of the US, and they had gotten there early. They got there at 4, but let me tell you what happened to them. So they got there at 4 p.m. and they were told to go to this certain gate, like to this certain area. Les dijeron, this is the gate where the plane is gonna be. They literally waited and waited and waited and waited for hours at that gate. They didn't move from there. That's like what they were telling us. Entonces, like at 8 p.m., they noticed that no one was boarding. Like, they were like, dude, this fucking gate is empty. Like, how are we gonna, like, where's the pilot? Where's the flight attendants? You know, because you see them. And then you see, like, people that are gonna scan your tickets and everything. So no one was there. Entonces, I van to try to ask someone, like, what's going on, you know? They went and asked someone. They were like, oh, no, yeah, your avión is just está atrasado. So just stay there. Like, that's where your plane is gonna come and everything. By 8:30, they saw that no one was coming. So then they went and they looked at the screen and they had changed the freaking gate number. So they ran towards the gate, like the one that we were going to, and the same thing happened to them. No los dejaron entrar. So they went to the desk where we were, and she explained the whole thing to them, and the guy was like, no, I can't get you guys tickets because you guys were here early. That's your fault. Again, he was like, that's your fault for being late, me. And we were all going off on him. And I know it wasn't his fault, but just him blaming us, I feel like it gets you more mad, you know, because you're already missing like your plane, especially them, that they were gonna have to fucking pay for new tickets. I was like, I would fucking punch them. At least he got us tickets, like muy mala manera, but at least we got our tickets, you know. At least we weren't gonna lose our trip. But yeah, anyways, later on we found out that the reason that they didn't let us get on the plane was because they had sold too many tickets. So our seats were already sold to someone else, so we just didn't fit on that plane. So yeah, who the fuck does that, dude? Like, it was so fucking annoying. I was like, dude, like, what the fuck? We didn't have to pay anything, which, I mean, practically we got scammed because we got a day taken out of our trip, you know. Like, it cost money to pay the hotel and stuff. So yeah, like, our tickets were sold to someone else. We got a fucking day taken away. So we missed a lot of time. We had to sleep over in the fucking airport, which was shitty as fuck. We had to sleep in las pinches sillas, and they were uncomfortable as fuck. It was kind of scary. Like, I don't know, it was horrible. But the other people definitely got scammed. Like, they fucking got a whole ass ticket. They had to pay for a whole ass new ticket. Like, who the fuck does that, you know? Like, I was fucking pissed off. So that's my story. So anyways, guys, yeah, so the other people had to pay a whole ass new ticket. Like, that's so fucking annoying, guys. And then, like, they had to paying, we got scammed for a fucking seat. And then the attitude that all of their workers had, everyone was rude as fuck. No one helps you out. Like, literally, I feel like they're all trying to fucking scam you in some way. But yeah, that was my story. Like, overall, like, we had the worst experience in the airport de Mexico, and we had a bad experience with the people there. But honestly, like, Cancun was a fucking dream. Like, it was so cool. Like, it made us forget everything that happened. Obviously you can't forget, but like it made it better, you know. We were fucking sad as fuck, and then we got to the hotel, and then we were like, oh shit, like no mames, está bien hermoso. Like it made up for it. And then the people from Cancun in the hotel that we stayed in, puras good vibes. Like literally, like as soon as you entered Cancun, leaving the airport, like they were nicer. It like had a different kind of vibe. Llegabas al hotel, everyone was so nice. And then when we got there, we checked in, and then they were sanitizing our room. So then we went to eat. En lo que acababan eso, the waiters, I think his name was Juan, I believe his name was Juan. I don't know if I'll ever see you again, but he was so sweet. Oh my god, he was the nicest person I'd ever met in my life. They made us, at least for a little bit, forget about all the bitchy ass people that we had to deal with in Mexico. So yeah, anyways guys, that was my story. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Let me know if you guys like story times. I was kind of nervous, and I feel like, I don't know if I talked too fast, but it was just because I was mad. Okay guys, so that was my story time about the time we got scammed in Mexico. But anyways, if you guys like my story time, let me know down below. If you guys want any more story times, también díganme. Tengo un chingo de historias, un chingo de cosas que me han pasado, so let me know down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Also follow me on my social medias that will be down in the description below. No se les olvide ir a ver my Cancun vlog. I actually wasn't gonna upload it, but then I was looking at the footage and I kind of really liked it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.